everybody. Short and sweet today. I'm thankful for Spirit because, man, do they just come through with those signs right when you need it. Long story short, the day after I express this time study thing that I've been doing, how I feel it's my legacy at this company, and that I put blood, sweat, and tears into it, and that nobody else does it, because it's true. It is something I invented. That was attacked at work today. I said in my meeting, even though it's the state HR and not the nation's HR, they said I could do it. I still didn't do it. But the reason why I said I did is because every time that I stand up to the bully at work and defend the rest of the team, I wind up in the management's office with some straight up bullshit. Straight up bullshit. Because I went to every single team member that speaks English and nobody had a problem or felt threatened by what I said. Only the bully did. And, they always say, do you have proof? Which I get as a team leader. And I do everything within my rights as a team leader to do. I can't record people. I can't call a witness over because you can't have people know other people's information as a leader. So there's no plausible way for me to protect myself. And the bully just goes into the office and just says a bunch of bullshit. Like, this is the kind of person that rips on people all day, every single day. Can't mind their own business, can't stay in their own lane, and did something very, very bad, which I'll get into in a second. They go into the office and they act like a saint. And because management doesn't hear from my team members, because I learned today why they don't, I'm not going to them ever again. Like, this is why they don't, because when they stand up for themselves and try to get help against this person, they get in trouble for it. Not the person that should be getting in trouble for it. That's happened to me twice. This person is a master manipulator. I do not care. Life is too short. I'm not gonna, there's a million different positions in this company. Like, I do not have to work under people that don't have my back. I'm upset because I went through a lot of shit there and I still worked through it. I added my soul to this job, and this one hurts because I do like my job. I do not like the people, and I can't do anything about that. I gave them chance after chance after chance, and I would never treat them the way I'm being treated. I don't feel okay to be myself. I don't feel okay to speak my mind. I don't feel okay to have ideas. I don't feel okay to call people back and do my job. I don't feel okay about my safety at work, and it's not about what happened to that specific person, but the fact that it was never investigated. That's like a serious accusation for someone to make, that somebody fed an ex of somebody's at work personal information, and I come from a crazy ex. Like, ever since, this is the God honest truth, ever since this person at work came to me as their leader and said, you know, they didn't take it in the way I did because their person isn't abusive. They took it more as a nuisance, like their privacy was invaded, and it was. But for somebody who comes from an anguish of a situation like fight or flight, hiding so they don't fucking find you, just trying to get a like my ex, I'm not scared of him. I would whoop his ass, but he's the kind of person that would shoot me in the back of the head and I would never see it coming. And the fact that there was an accusation that somebody got information from another coworker, and like they don't even see how serious of a violation. Like what? I talked to them about it. Okay, talking is not enough. That's a security breach for someone like me. That terrifies me. That they're completely blinded to the risk of somebody finding out who you hang out with and where you go and where you work, and then comes to the people at your job to get information about you. That's stalker behavior. And when you have somebody who is criminally fucking crazy like I do in my past, that is so unsettling. I'm glad that they don't understand what that could be for someone. And nobody ever understands it until somebody gets to the person and that person gets hurt and the police have to investigate their murder or whatever, and they find out that the murder found out where they lived from a coworker. I don't care if it's the state or the nation. That's a everybody problem. That's a security breach, and the people that gave out that information should have gotten a write-up, and it should be in a file somewhere that they gave information. Like, I don't feel safe around these people because they also know me, and it's a slim to none chance that these people will come across my ex. And again, it's not about just my situation. It's the lack of severity and the nonchalant attitude about, one, my desk being raided and personal information about another employee being used. That should have been an investigation. Somebody's personal information got out to someone who doesn't work at my company through a coworker. That should have been an investigation. But I get investigated for something I said on my social media. They go weeks back into my life. I get a call from the property manager on my day off and have to go see and explain myself to the property manager for some opinion that I had that was not going to affect their sales at all, because my people don't go to that place. Stoners don't like that property, you know? But they won't investigate someone using my desk to hurt someone else with information. And I can't, like this time study that, aren't you going a little hard on the times? No, because I'm the one up there having to clean rooms and help them when they could have pushed themselves harder in the day, and they don't because they know they're going to get help at the end. They're not the ones up there having to do the physical work, even though it's not in my description to be a housekeeper. I'm cleaning more than I should. I am not able to call most people back because they cannot handle any kind of criticism. I'm back in management's office because, God forbid, I told them something they did wrong. I really hope I get this line cook job because it sounds great. It's more money. It'll be fast paced. It'll still be a hardworking job, and I'm not going to have to deal with any of the petty bullshit. I do not want to be a leader in this world in a corporate company. I'll be a world leader. I will not be a corporate leader. I can't. I'm suffocated. I'm just trying to stop a bully, and I'm treated like I'm the problem for it every single time. Every